Back up, hold on, be quiet. What I was saying was that the
back up, hold on, be quiet. This nigga feels how too light skinned to be yelling. Put your niggas on pause. Get back to this right shit. It's too many goddamn distractions. This shit sound corny as fuck in my head. Like, go ahead, man.
Dead in Hip Hop album review. 2 Chainz, Pretty Girls Like Trap.
2 Chainz.
So
he's waiting all day for that.
I said 2 Chainz last night. He was like, yes.
It really just hit me. It really just hit me.
So this is the second time we review a 2 Chainz project. The first one, what was the name of that project?
Based on a true story?
Based on a true story.
Boats.
Yeah, Boats. I wanted to say that, but then it made me think a little yachty, and I didn't want to go there. I didn't know if it was right or not. But anyway, Boats was the first 2 Chainz project. This is the second one that we do. When we were in the text message thread, I was like, man, if we're going to review this, we should do it in front of the Pink Trap House. But the Pink Trap House is no.
That would have been dope, though.
That would have been.
Yeah.
That would have been dope. But going into this project, man, you know, and obviously 2 Chainz has released some stuff in between the time that we reviewed,
like 2 EPs. Yeah,
the joint with Lil Wayne,
Collegrove.
which was I really like that project too. You know, we did review that one. I wish we
it wasn't bad. I listened to it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So 2 Chainz has definitely been putting work since we reviewed them. So when I came into this project, again, you know, I'm not trying to look at nothing. I'll just add it, boom, let me just play it, and not trying to, you know, just set the mood right. And I can't front, man. The first couple times I played this shit, I'm like, I'm not getting what I want. The beats were there. Wait, hold on. I just got into the review.
I'm just saying.
Give me a chance.
But it's a conversation though.
I was bumping this thing in the whip, man, and Riverdale Road comes on. And I'm like, oh my God, this beat about to be ridiculous. And then it is, and then I hear 2 Chainz, and I'm like,
he didn't do nothing for you.
He didn't do nothing for me. And this was like the first 2-3 times, man. And it's been a while that this project has been out, and it's kind of, are we gonna review it? We're not gonna review it.
Isn't it?
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. But this motherfucking project really started bumping into it. I really started fucking with it. Like after like my 6th or 7th. Well, no, of course the beats, but I'm just talking about I really started liking the project after my 6th or 7th listen. So I'm glad that we actually took time with this, because if I would have did my normal 3 to 5, I'd have been like, man, I ain't fucking with this 2 Chainz. But since we had it for so long, I'm like, damn, I really kind of like it. At first, I didn't like Riverdale Road, like how he was rapping. And I'm like, I want that. I wanted something harder. But then he was killing it. I don't know what flipped for me, man. I don't know. Maybe I had to turn the bass up a little bit. Maybe turn the treble down. I don't know. But it just flipped, and I'm like, fuck. I really like this album now.
First listen for me.
Really? First
listen. I love like grimy, dark 2 Chainz. Like the Boats 2 Chainz, like on the upbeat trap music and stuff like that. Yeah, that's cool. The funny 2 Chainz. There were a little humor here and there, but this 2 Chainz, I really fuck with like this new 2 Chainz.
Has he been like on this, like I guess
with his last couple of projects? Yeah, it's got a couple of EPs.
Because I mean, this is my first time listening to 2 Chainz album since the one we reviewed.
Wow.
The one where he was like super silly and funny.
Yeah, he's been slowly kind of transitioning into this. Like, this was almost like a carryover from like the Migos when he was like, "You niggas in trouble" on that shit. I can forget the name of the song. Like I said, when we did the review, I love that song. Like I love that dark and how hard it was. You know, that beat.
I mean, and he had a good feature on Daylight.
Yeah, I liked him on that too. But this whatever he's doing now, whatever this new mode is, I loved it, man. Like, and maybe it was a carryover from that song on there, but yeah, first half of this album.
See, like, I played it for my fiance, and she looked at me like I was crazy. She's like, "Why the fuck is you playing this shit?" And I felt that same way. But dude, I'm telling you, like after a while, Good Drink was always dope, and I think that's one of the first singles I know that's getting played on the radio now.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah, 4 a.m. You know, I like Travis Scott. I like him more as a feature as versus like the actual
As
artist.
a sound almost.
Yeah, as a sound.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy his ad libs and what he adds to other artists' stuff. So I definitely fucked with 4 a.m. Door Swinging was nice. I even was surprised at Realize with Nicki.
What was you surprised about?
She was terrible.
She was terrible, right? No,
She was horrible.
Oh my God, really?
That was
Aretha record.
bruh.
Aretha record. Aretha record.
She said it twice. She said it twice. Yeah, I thought she said it
Her
twice.
verse was trash, bro.
She was horrible.
Like she needed Papoose to write
That's
shit.
that. No, I didn't.
You better call some party.
I like the song. I like the song.
I don't really care much for the song.
He liked it.
Yeah, he liked it.
My thing was, why is she still going at Remy? Like this is so
She hurt,
lovable.
bro. Like, no, it don't matter.
Exactly.
Dog, it hurt. Remember I told y'all then. Remember I told y'all then, dog. That stung. That shit stung. It was a blow. It was a blow.
Here, nobody's supposed to come at her like that.
Right.
I guess. And then Poor Fool with Swae Lee. I thought that was dope.
So it was an nice little introspective track from him.
Poor Fool.
Yeah, I've seen people talk about
I
like
do.
Swae Lee and versus Quavo like on like hooks.
Quavo.
Why you always call him Quavo?
That's that old man
always
shit.
say Quavo.
That's that grandpa shit. Always fucking your name up.
Come here, Rafu. Come here, boy. You know your name.
Get your ass over here.
Like I've never really paid attention to like Swae Lee on hooks like that until people started talking about like he's a hook master. Until like here, this was the first time after I heard that I was like, oh, let me see what they're talking about.
Who was it again?
Swae Lee from
Ray Shrummer?
Ray Shrummer.
Yeah,
Ray Shrummer?
yeah. They make hits,
Yeah,
they
they
get
do.
radio play. So,
Yeah.
you know, like they don't make super trash music. I would say they're like a kid and play of
I don't think they make trash music. I don't think it's trash music.
They
It's
make party music for the young kids. They make party music for the young kids, do they not?
I don't know what that shit. Bro.
I'm just,
I get you talking about because it's a duo.
Y'all leave him alone.
it's a duo, they make party music, they don't make
Chris Cross. Yeah, they were more like Chris Cross. They are more like Chris Cross.
Why they more like this?
They were like because Chris Cross wasn't looked to like actual rappers. Like Kid and Play could actually rap.
Okay,
And I ain't
you
saying
know what
like-
I mean though.
I know what you meant. That's why I had to
Thank you.
That's why I know what you meant.
So Poor Fool was cool. I did like that. Like towards the end of the album, it kind of started to lose a little momentum
Yeah.
for me. But
Like it could have been shortened a little bit, but
but that first
the
half,
14 songs would have been perfect.
And it's not even like the first. Like it comes back in certain spots.
OG
towards the
Kush,
end.
I think
Yeah,
was
towards
one
the
where it
end,
kind of brought back. But I think what it is Mike Will. I think when I went and kind of looked into the track list and who produced what,
Mike Dean, he got Mike Dean too.
Oh, that beat he did for Good Train. Yeah. So I think a lot of the beats I like were definitely from Mike Will made it, and then some of those shit Mike Dean did.
Like I said, I haven't listened to a 2 Chainz album since the first one, so coming and listening to this one, I'm like, damn, he sound like really, I guess focused compared to the last album, because I remember the last review, all y'all, even all of us was just cracking up laughing at the silly shit that 2 Chainz was saying throughout this album. So listening to this album, I didn't get that feel. Like I didn't get like
he does it, but like it's real subtle. Like,
Yeah.
Like
Super
the
subtle.
bank account thing
Yeah,
when he's
yeah.
talking about
but it wasn't as silly as
No, it wasn't.
No,
To be
nowhere
continued.
near.
Yeah, that
Right,
was just
right.
I thought it was funny and clever.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, so he's definitely serious on this album. And I feel like I don't know if the beats, he just had picked better beats for this album. I thought a lot of the tracks on here was really good. I was really interested in him got a legend like Mike Dean to produce some joints, because he did some work with UGK, Scarface, like, man, this cat been laying it down since the early mid 90s, so it was interesting to see him get Mike.
We always know 2 Chainz does his history and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
like, you know what
he
I'm
knows
saying?
his history.
Two
So.
Chainz not dumb, man.
Yeah.
Man with the college.
Clearly, clearly.
Exactly.
His
Like,
marketing plans and shit. Like, I'm like,
Yeah,
this
man.
dude know what he doing.
You know
for
what
real.
you're doing, yeah. I thought this album was solid, man. I mean, it's not like something I just like love, but
Right.
just for the moment of listening to it, I'm like, yeah, I think I enjoy this. Why you looking like that for?
It's not why am I looking like that?
Oh,
I didn't do shit. But fuck you, kid.
She bumps on the mic. Hell yeah. Go ahead, man.
You like this shit?
I'm still with how Ralph was at the beginning.
Oh, man.
Wait.
You didn't, how many times you listen to it? Hold on. How many
A
times you
bunch.
listen?
The ninth time.
Because I ain't go 9. I ain't go 9. So I gotta gotta go 9. I gotta go 9. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go 9 when I get to the house. But it's not that it was bad. It wasn't bad at all. It's just it wasn't what I go to 2 Chainz for. And I'm kind of like B. I haven't ignored him like that, but I've listened to his stuff here and there. I didn't see this progression
either.
So I was just like, why isn't this funny? Why?
Like, bro, why you trying to keep that man in a box?
But see, and that's what I was gonna get to is when I put this on and I listened to it the first 3 or 4 times, I was just like, I'm not hype, and I'm not laughing, and I'm not happy. And it's like those are the 3 things I go to 2 Chainz for. He's clever as fuck, and he's funny, and he's the hype guy. He's the guy that gets everybody jumping up and down and hollering. But this, I was just like, damn.
Too serious.
The production was dark. He sounded very somber. There were still a couple lines here and there, but overall, I might have giggled a few times, but I didn't laugh.
Nah, it was
You didn't get
funny.
nothing.
No.
Chainz said, y'all ain't laughing at me no more. I'm not gonna be y'all laughing monkey nigga.
And I get it. And that's where the pause happened. I was like, 2 Chainz is, I don't want to say he's an old man, but he's older than us, right? And he probably was just like, look, I'm tired of being the fucking goofy laughing stock. Not that he was goofy as in like stupid, but he's just the goofy, silly,
That's
funny
how they
guy.
take him in the industry.
Right.
Gotcha.
And I think that's probably what happened. Maybe he was like, fuck this shit.
Right.
I can do something else. So at that point, and that's why I would never shit on an album like this, because I was like, you know what? I don't really care for it myself, but I understand why he did it, and I'm glad other people like it. Because he doesn't need to be in a box. He's a good rapper. He's smart as shit, and he's clever. Like those are 3 things that a lot of these really popular rappers do not have. But yeah, there were a couple lines where the shit about I'll take your bitch and sing in her face like I'm Drake. That shit was kind of funny. Or the shit about the touch screen stove. Y'all probably remember. He said,
I remember that shit.
$1 million touchscreen stove, little bitch. Like, that shit was funny, or it's about wearing Gucci slippers to your mama's house just like you leave them there. Now that shit made me laugh out loud. I was like, oh, this dude is.
That's what I said. He doing that subtle.
He did it subtle. He doesn't do it as much though.
Right.
I feel like
It's still him.
It is still him, but it's just a more serious stop laughing at me him.
Yeah.
I can still make jokes, but it's jokes like I'm swagging on you type of jokes.
Right.
It's not a look, I'm a clown type of shit. And so I get it. And that's why, like I said, I can't shit on this because he's doing his thing. It's just, I feel like if it wasn't 2 Chainz, I would personally probably enjoy it more. But it's like the shock factor hasn't sunk in yet. My expectation was I'm gonna be listening to this shit, just getting crazy and then laughing and just having a good time. But instead, I'm like, yeah, the streets are real, bro. Yeah, this life is serious right now. Yeah, this shit ain't a game. What was the thing he had before Collegrove? He had a mixtape, right? It was like a free mixtape.
Belly.
Yes. So I wasn't expecting this drastic of a turn, but all that being said, there were still some jams on here that I really, really liked. I liked Saturday Night. I liked Riverdale Road. OG Kush Die was probably my favorite one, only because he's so good with hooks. And that hook, even though it's simplistic, just saying OJ Kush died, over and over again, it gets stuck in your head.
I like how the
so
beat switched
easy.
on that one too.
Oh yeah, at the end, yeah.
What was the song that he sampled Jeezy and T.I. off of some other like super hardcore joints?
Trap Check.
See,
Trap.
Oh, that was a good one too.
Nah, see, I didn't like that one.
Your boy OJ the Juice Man.
He did sample OJ the Juice Man too. You know why I didn't like it? And it wasn't because it was bad. It was because when you sample those 3 songs, like the beat's supposed to be something crazy, like that song's supposed to be something else, and I feel like he didn't grab me with that.
No, I didn't. It sounded weird to me.
It sounded weird.
It wasn't mixed right or something.
I think for me, I did like the way he used the sample though. And maybe it was because the sample took me back to the actual song.
It did, but then it didn't take you nowhere
That's
else.
the problem though. You can't take a sample like that and not really make it a hard song.
Exactly.
But that's why I liked it. That's why I liked
I
it.
did like it. I did like it.
I thought it was cool.
Trap Check.
See, like I just wanted it to be harder. Like I can't
Right, I
remember.
feel you.
My favorite tracks on here are, of course, Saturday Night, Riverdale, Good Drink, and It's a Vibe.
I got Riverdale Road, Good Drink, Door Swinging, and Burglar Bars.
Man, I got Riverdale Road, Good Drink, door swinging, pour full, big amount, and it's a vibe.
One more.
How many?
You want one more, man? Go ahead and get one more, man.
No, man, I'm good.
You sure?
Go ahead.
I mean, you sure, man? I mean, I'll give you one a bonus.
I'll give you a bonus, bro.
I'm good.
Good, okay.
I rolled those.
My favorite, Saturday Night, Riverdale Road, Door Swangin', OG Kush Diet. And what was the one I just said? The smooth one. God damn.
Door Swangin'?
I did say Door Swangin'.
Yeah.
Bro, that's it. Yeah.
If you watching 2 Chainz, hey man, continue to grow, continue to represent the South. I definitely think you do that really well. I can't tell you nothing because you already on it. You understand who you are, what you need to do, when you need to do it. Continue to do that shit, bro. Continue to pick these dope ass beats. Continue to reinvent yourself. I'm fucking with you, Chainz.
Chainz, good job on the album. Didn't see this really coming. Like I said, coming off of your debut. I think that was his debut album. When did his debut album? Did they review the first time?
Votes, I believe it was.
Yeah. So yeah, coming off your debut album, you know, and you know, I didn't see the transition that you was going through. I heard, you know, I know your verses on Daylight was great. I heard something that your next album you was planning on working with Q-Tip. So that would be interesting to hear if you plan on doing that. And I guess it's really showing that you really trying to switch up.
He can rap.
Yeah, he trying to switch it up and show us and other hip hop fans that you can rap, that you can take this craft very seriously and not be the class clown of this hip hop culture. So, you know, good job with this album.
I love like the other side of you that's great, but I love that like you said, you've progressed, and I think that's extremely important considering the length of time that you've been in the game, and since the debut, like you don't want to come out and just do the same thing over and over again. You know, people will get tired of that. But you know, I like the fact that you put some dark, serious shit, you know, in the game right now, and I think that we kind of needed that. So I'm definitely a fan of your work. I think I've liked your work in the past, but I think I've come to the realization now that I'm a fan of you as an artist and as a rapper. So it went from I fuck with 2 Chainz to like, no, I really fuck with 2 Chainz. And I like the fact that you're versatile, you know, as an artist, and I think that versatility is gonna carry a long way. So yeah, man, just keep doing what you're doing, man.
I don't really know what to say, man. I think I just need to sit with this maybe a little bit longer. I think I need to revisit it because I feel odd not liking a 2 Chainz project. Typically when 2 Chainz comes on, I enjoy myself, and I just didn't find myself enjoying myself. But I think, yeah, it's just weird, man. It's really odd because I appreciate the fact that you are saying, I don't want to be the funny guy for right now. Maybe I'll get back to the jokes later. I appreciate that maybe this is a point in your life where you feel like being serious and you feel like making a more somber and dark album. So the issue with this album is 100% me. It's not the product, it's my expectations of the product. So I just need to reset my expectations and then maybe revisit this. And my opinion might completely change. So 2 Chainz, I am a fan. Don't take what I'm saying here that serious. Not that you would. You don't give a fuck about me. But yeah, man, keep doing whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm very interested in seeing what you do with M, like Kim was talking about. So yeah, man, keep doing your thing.